You're the apple in God's eye, the pupil at the tree. And it's not that there's going to be some evolution or future cultural shift. That happened a long time ago. People might as well stop even talking about that because they just sound like idiots. So before I pull the tree out, I tell everybody knowledge is evil. Yeah, whatever. Blow you off. And then I pull out the tree and everyone goes to worship the tree. So that's how that goes. Now we're on to the part of where you didn't have a special path, you didn't have a special reality. Once the tree got pulled out, everybody's reality would be about this evolutionary tree and all this shit. Okay. So people didn't have a one special reality. That was a bunch of babble and lie. The truth that you're gonna see now, the tree comes up and casts a shade. A lot of people were standing in the shade. They think they're slick and all kinds of other stuff. So there's still people standing in the shade. They think you just move with your mouth or some other shit. That's fine. And people would cut down smaller pieces of this tree, put them in books and shit like that. You have to do the same thing out here. Scale down a tree to a book. You know, they scale down this tree to a book. And we're not going to fight about this tree. I already know that, because you'll lose every time. You're already sitting around worshiping the thing. The more I talk about it, the more people worship it. I don't give a shit about it. It's just here to prove who I am. And that's the only way the tree applies to me. And then it's a self-correcting system. So it corrects men back into the law, which is the immutable laws. You know, you have mutable things about the tree, mutable words, seasons of the tree. It's always changing. It's never set in stone. You can't grow a tree in stone. So don't try telling me that it's the truth or that it's nothing or all that other stuff. You got trapped, okay? I don't want to hear any of that fucking babble shit. And for me to have to come out here and do all this to people is fucking absurd. So I think I'm just going to charge them with the full amount. And there's not going to be this future evolutionary shift for people like academic professors. All they're going to do is hoard and covet the tree. I'm going to make them do it, just like I make them do everything. Then I'm going to cut them off from God once I'm tired of hearing their shit. And once I'm tired of hearing a lot of people's shit about their God, me and my, I'm going to destroy every God out there. And I'm going to put the biggest name of God that cannot be changed or cannot be manipulated, and that'll be that. So what do you think about them apples? And all I am is stupid little Adam. Oh, Adam, you don't know anything, Adam. And in the Quran, the devil never submits to Adam. Because he's stupid, he's got messy hair, he's got this, he's got that. So I play a variety of characters. And do a variety of functions. God form archetype. Now nobody wants to talk about God form archetype. Before, all they wanted to talk about was God form archetype. It's fucking circus. It's a goddamn circus out here. And I'm trying to help people have a brighter, better future, but I'm also trying to kill you with the tree. I'm also trying to get you killed, and I'm also trying to mess with your head, and I'm also telling you truth all at the same time. So what do you think about them apples? And I've been trolling about it for years. People, you can't troll the truth. Well, I had to, because I wanted to hide it from the Romans. So I didn't want to speak parables. So I started speaking the beast language and trolling. So I would just blend in with all the other Nightborns. And, so the tree is an alien tree, okay? Say aliens put the tree here, and it can suck the life out of anything in the vicinity of it. It's the Yggdrasil that links the 9 worlds. And that's what the 9 is. The 9 is like a clip. There's 9 worlds, 9 elements. I believe there's 9 elements. In the Emerald Tablet of Hermes or one of those books off yonder. Okay, and these are all things you can summon from. You can pull from, you channel from, all that stuff. But it's still a tree. Okay? That still all has everything to do with the tree. So the tree can give life, or you can get your life force stuck in the tree. Or it, which is random things in the world. So, until you pull your life force back out of the tree and the matter around you, then you're not that one. You weren't that guy. You're not the messenger. You're not the guy with it. Sorry. And that's meant to make you worship it more. It's meant to make you covet it more. Then on the other side, it's meant to make you think I'm trying to trick you away from the tree. Yeah, I'm aware of all this because I'm the one that fucking brought this thing out. So I can tell how it's going to go and how it should go. And then I can tell it's like a split. People go one way around the tree. You can tell by people's attunement which way they're going to go around the tree. You wait with them with Saks Fifth Avenue and a whole bunch of fucking shopping malls and shit. Okay, it's just, and then they worship the tree. And they live under the tree like a prison. The tree rains down, and the dew or the water gathers on the tree and it trickles down. Trickle down economics. And that's what's, you could bypass the Constitution with it. And I'm not going to tell you how to do that. But the tree, in its death form, nullifies all physics. Until people admit that and get right with it, then they're going to live in death. And that's the beast, and that's Billy. You know, that's all those things in that direction. And the tree is meant for you to, you're supposed to shed the flesh. Okay, that's how you shed your flesh on the tree or on the cross, whatever you want to call it. I'm supposed to have it like this because it's supposed to be your greatest loss. It's supposed to bring you to repentance. And that's really the only reason that we pulled the tree out. Among other reasons, which are really irrelevant. And if we all just understood this, then in a nanosecond, it only takes a flash to have an epiphany, an awakening, to cross this tree, to get by this tree. And people don't seem to want that. They want their nameable gods, which I'm gonna destroy all those. I'm tired of hearing about your fucking nameable gods. I'm tired of your smugness behind your secret knowledges, because knowledge is evil. And I have more knowledge than you. And then they sit around and they laugh at each other. And they act like they're not poisoned with it or poisoned by it. But I can see all that shit. And it's lame. It's boring. And if you keep me trapped there, I'm gonna fucking destroy every one of you. How about that? I like the sound of that. Which is going pretty well. You're already doing most of the work for me and destroying yourself. All you have to do to destroy yourself is let me eat nachos and drink coffee and slack off, smoke cigarettes and do nothing. So that's how that goes. If you don't like that, then I don't know. But you're out here talking about God forms, you're out here talking about all this other shit. Deepak shit, chakra shit, all this shit you're talking about has nothing to do with anything. All leads to nothing. Death. And, over the years, I get subjected to oppression. Oh, did you tune into Deepak? Did you tune into Sadhguru? No, I didn't tune into them. I really don't give a fuck. That's all irrelevant bullshit. There's nothing I'm gonna learn out of it. Oh, well, he's the wisest man ever. Yeah? Well, put him up on the fucking tree, see how wise he is. Wait, what? Yeah, that's what happened in the Bible. So, wisdom could never outpower this tree, this cross. Wisdom could never outpower that. Miracles, all the magic, all the miracles, all the knowledge could never outpower it, because all that comes from it, and without it you wouldn't have any of that anyway. And then if you want to be a pupil in God's eye, the apple of God's eye, that's what that is. People under the tree, they want to learn about the tree or whatever, They want to learn about the laws in the other direction. It's not the highest reality, but it is higher than all your perceptions, which science deludes you into thinking is a reality, and they delude themselves as well. It's not a reality, it's an actuality, which is a perception. Reality is something totally different in the opposite direction. Opposite direction of me and my mind. And then it looks like that's what I'm doing, is that I'm getting away with me and my mind. But I'm not. You just don't understand that God taught me everything I know. I'm doing this for God. I'm not doing this for you. I'm not doing this for me and my. My doctrine is not my own, but He who sent me. That's what Jesus says in the Bible. That's what this is like. If you don't like that, I really don't give a shit. You don't have any rights. You don't have any voice. And in the upcoming future, you're probably going to be in the gulag somewhere, with someone telling you off to gulags. Because there's people like communism, they build themselves into this tree. People like Adolf Hitler, they invest in this tree, and then they build into the people who default on this tree or can't handle what's behind the tree. And then they just come and collect you up. There's a couple ways to use the tree. I don't know. I'm using the tree in the highest manner for the good of humanity. Other people, they're going to sit there and try and rob this fucking word. They're going to try and word magic me, robbing words. It's not even the word of God. It's just a bunch of mutable stuff that changes with the weather, blows around in the wind, the prince of the air. Okay, that's a lot of what it is about.